Hi, I'm Rosalind Riley, and thank you so much for tuning in to take a walk with me to Creative Mask. This started out as just a challenge with my family, and this is what I came up with. I posted a picture on Facebook. Several responded wanting a mask. I decided I'd do a video on how I made my mask. Let me take the time to ask for forgiveness from you seamstress. This will not be measuring. We won't be using pens. There will be no tape measure, all of that kind of stuff that you use in sewing class. Yeah, this is just a girl crafting, making stuff out of stuff she had around the house. Being safe in my mask, but still being cute. Again, I'm Rosalind Riley. By trade, I am a cosmetologist. I am a Mary Kay skincare consultant, as well as a life success coach. I have a website for the Mary Kay. It's www.marykay.com/RaleighiR. That's RALLEIGHR. I have a Twitter at RozRal, capital ROZ, capital RALL. And then my .com is RosalindRiley.com. You can check me out in one of those places. Thank you again. Let's go ahead and let me share with you what we're going to need. Gonna need some good scissors, a pair of jeans with pockets on the back. You are going to need some needles and thread. Also, you are going to need something to hold back either on your ears or to tie. So we can use, I was using this is like a lanyard. So I was using this string. If you do have elastic, you can use the elastic for that, or a shoestring. Just get creative. If we have to, I actually will use parts of the pants to make a strap back. We can do that as well. So maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll use this. So we'll just, if you get a pair of pants, you got what you need for your ear. We'll use that. That'll be really good. Then, of course, the most popular part of my mask has been the lips. What you're gonna need to make things a little easy for us to do, a sheet of paper, preferably a black magic marker to help us see it a lot easier. And then some nail polish. That's going to be the color. So use your favorite color for your lips on that. I believe those are all of the items that we are going to need. Since we're going to be sewing on some thick material, if you want, you can use a thimble. This just kind of help push. So let's go ahead. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our pants and we're going to cut straight down the center in the back. My poor scissors, they've been getting a workout today. What is that? Oh, okay, we got extra stuff back here. Okay, so we go right on through here. There we go. So we get that separated there. Then we'll go on the other side. Either side doesn't matter. We're just trying to get this pocket off here. Go in here. There we go. To get past that big hump there. Okay, so once we got that cut on both sides, we got just one panel is off here. You kind of move the other parts of the jean and kind of lay this out here. And now this time we'll kind of use the angle of the pocket for our cutting. And so this angle here, if you see where the tip, the point part on the pocket, we kind of go and just go kind of straight across here at a slight angle. And then we're going to cut as close to that pocket as possible. You see that? I'll hold it up when I'm done, that part. And from here, you just kind of cut straight on out. Can you see this part? So that's what that looks like so far. Then we're going to also cut this top part and mimic the angle that you did down here, up here as well. The slight angle. And then we'll kind of keep up all the way up to the top of the line here. Angle up, and then once we get to that top, we can kind of start swinging it around. Is that a, okay, hit the little hard part on there. There we go. And then we'll start angling back down towards that next tip. And so the same angle we have here, which is still mimicking the angle here, we'll cut this side. There we go. This is what our shape will look like an oval, pretty much. You can put it on your face. So that's the beginnings of it, and down like that on there. Then we kind of feel how much this is under here. Okay. So what I want you to do now, though, we're going to make the lips. And we're going to draw the lips on here before we do anything else. Okay, so get your sheet of paper. We're going to fold it in half. Okay, so with this, we're going to draw lips. Yeah, we're going to draw lips on the paper. So we're going to do the first part of our lips. And I like to make sure that when I do the top lip, I do like the bow. And so it's like an M with long, like doing a split. You got your M and then you got your two sides, but you make it like it's a split. Okay, so let me put that on here. Okay, so this is just the first part. I'm not sure if you can see that. Let me see. Okay, you see that? That's just the first part of your lips. Then you're gonna open it up and you're gonna do the bottom part. Just kind of, yeah. So this is going to be our lips. Okay. Gonna cut our lips out. Oops, almost cut that. Open up your paper before you start cutting so you can see both sides. Hey, Google, play Ahmad Jamar Trio.
All right, here's a Pandora station. Ahmad Jamal Trio Radio.
Okay, so here are our lips. Through there. So we get this back again. So I want you to put it back on your face and kind of center the pocket on your face. So your nose part here. And so you know this is how we're gonna have it basically. Make sure this is up enough. Okay, and then feel where your mouth is. Okay. So you want to feel for the center where your lip, the little pout part, and then you'll put the pout there onto here. So mine is here. So I'll put it there. Okay. So now trace it with the marker. Where's my marker? Oh. Yeah, some of you guys are probably really good with freehand. But just in case we got someone that need a little help with the lips, I thought this was a pretty easy way to get it done. So make sure you trace both top and bottom, and then I'll show you how we get that center. So let's see if we got them on. Yes. So the beginning part should look like that. You see that? The lips? Hopefully you can see that. Okay, so what I do to make sure I have my line in there is I fold it back, because you know we folded it before we did it. So it's folded on there, and then I put it on here, and now I can draw the line in between. Now, you know, if you want a different shape on your lips, you definitely can be creative and create a different shape. If you want to just do a pucker kiss, you can definitely do a pucker kiss. This just made it pretty simple to transfer on there. So yeah, definitely get creative with that. you want, you know, however you want your lips to look. Just get creative. So this is our, these are our lips. Okay. All right, so we got that part done. We will fill that in a little later. So now what I want you to do is we're going to form the chin part. So I got mine upside down so you can see what I'm doing here. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to take and I'm going to fold this, the points of this, I'm going to lay it into the line over there that way. Then I'm going to take it back this way and make, so it'll kind of look like this. A little pucker right there. And if you kind of still just hold that in the place, you can put it on your face and see if that is enough for your pocket, because pockets are not created equal. I think mine is good. So I'm gonna hold that. So for the seamstress, this would be one of those put a pin right there moments. Except I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna hold it. I'm gonna take my needle that I have pre-threaded and I'm going to tack it down. So that's what we could do. Just tack that down so it's not going to move and go anywhere. And as far as your thread color choice, you know, most jeans have a thread that complements the jeans. So you can use that same color, or you can use a color that will be more invisible, the color of the jean. It's up to you. This is creative mask, so you can create something totally unique for your style. Just as I decided to create this mask from some old jeans that we couldn't wear anymore. There's all kind of treasures laying around in your house. We just have to do a little eye spying and looking. It's something that we're not using that we could definitely repurpose. So hopefully this sparks you to repurpose some other things in your house. Now, as I'm getting to this part here, I want to be sure that I don't tack it to this. So I'm going to stick my finger in there and hold that apart because I want to keep that pocket as open as possible because that is where we'll be able to put more protection for ourselves in there for the mask. You can put paper towel is good. You can use that, or you can use a coffee filter in there. You could even use a pad, a napkin. You can use that. It'll be good. And I love the fact that you could just take it out, change it as often as you need to, throw this in the washer, clean it, and keep going. And so for the creatives with the mask, you know, if you just kind of cut the fabric and leave it a little rag. You can have that tattered, ragged look, which is kind of cute, depending on what you're trying to do with your mask. And it'll do that. It'll really look nice after you wash it, you know. Have little cuts in it. You can cut on your pocket maybe if you want. Make it even more stylish. I think I may do that with one of them. Okay, so I've got that done. You guys with me? Well, the good thing about it, you can stop it and go at whatever pace you need to go with. Yeah. All right. So we got that one done that way. Let's check it and see how that looks. And I think I might kind of tack it down on this side as well. Let me see what it looks like on the face first. Yeah, I think I'll take it just a little bit, open it up just a little bit. Just a tad right there. So you can tack this part down if you want, depending on how your pucker is. Again, as I said, the pockets are not created equal. So some of them have a different weight on them for that area there. So the next thing we're going to be doing is the side parts. So we're going to start folding that down. After we do the nose, we'll do that after we do the nose. The nose, will just kind of pinch down so that when you put your mask on, since we're not going to put the little piece in that you can squinch to go down, the little metal part, the little flex part to hold that down, we will definitely do this method that I'm going to show you in a second here. I guess you see I'm using clear thread. I actually didn't have any more of the color of this thread in here. I thought I did. I know it's probably somewhere just looking at me saying, here I am, here I am. And I'm like, I can't see you. I can't see you. So I moved on. Okay. I think I like that better. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to be a little pucker in there. All right. We will move to the nose piece. Get me another needle. Now with this, I'm going to fold it down just a little so it'll look a little cleaner instead of just the ragged part here. So we'll take and we'll fold just like a little shirt tail hem just over just a little bit. And I'm just going to stick that needle right in there and hold just to hold that down. Hope you can see that. Yeah, just going right on in there. So you can see exactly what I'm doing here. So do it this way for a little bit. And I'm just going to go in sideways so I can do some gathering. Go up just a tad more. Just a few more times. And again, if you are one that has to have pins, then this will be the time where you would have just kind of folded this all down and put pins all around it and then sew it. But of course, you see, I'm not doing that. But you can definitely do that for you to have a sense of more control. Is this my thread? This see-through thread. There we go. There we go. Okay, just a couple more strokes of this. And then lock that part down. Okay, and since I'm going to start my gathering right here, I went to like the right before the pout part of the lip. I'm going to secure that so when I start doing the gather part, it won't go past the spot that I want it in. Okay, so I'll secure that there. Then I'll fold this over. Get my holding team together. Alrighty, got them. And then I'll just kind of go in and alternate up and down to close that down. But it also, I am gathering that part where the nose is. And this is going to create that closure part around our nose. It's going to hold it down. See how that's gathering? I just hold it loose and then I can pull that. I hope you can see that. So I'll hold that down to continue. And I'll stop around the same area where I started. Okay, so I'm going to pull this so it's gathered. So that part is gathered. Then just like I started it, I'm gonna create like a little hole here, a hold. So I'll double knot the thread right there, go back in, I'll go in again, pull it through, just so it won't go past that area. So this is the only part that I want gathered, which is that part, which will be the part that'll go across the nose. Okay. So then I'll fold this remaining part down and I'll do like I started on the other side. I'll go just through the material in there just to secure it down so it can look real clean on the edges. Yeah, we don't know how long we're gonna be wearing masks. We can look cute while we're doing it, right? And have some fun with it. Now, I didn't do it to mine the first time I made it, but you definitely can put a lining in this where you can make it two-sided. Yeah, you can put another fabric on here and make it two-sided. So you can wear it this way, or you can flip it over and wear it the other way. So that's an option. I did one, I'll show you once we're done with this. I did one with some leftover jean material. And the other fabric that I put on the back was a sweater that we weren't going to wear anymore, so I just cut it up. So we got all kind of fabric. If you got clothes you can't wear, you got fabric. Okay, so let's see what we got. Can you see it coming together? You see how it's on the nose there? To hold it down. Yay! Yes. Okay. Coming together. Okay, so now this part, here we are with this. We'll take and just fold that over just like we just did on the top part. We're just gonna fold that down and it's gonna sew it, okay? Get my needle. Yeah, so just hold and sew. And again, if you were doing your pins, you would pin it down first and then you would sew. Okay, so you get to the end, again, you want to secure it, make sure it doesn't come out after you cut your thread. I just kind of do it maybe twice, sometimes 3 times, just depending. Okay, let's cut that. So you see how that's coming? Okay, so same thing on the bottom side. You get another needle with some thread in it. Here we go. Just fold that side over and stitch. So I told the ladies earlier that came to the class that because they love these masks so much, if they decided to go in business and make $1 million making these masks, I only asked for 3% royalties. So I'm gonna extend that to you all as well. You make sure you become the millionaire that I get the 3%. Okay? I think that's fair, right? You all remember that too. Okay. This side we got. You're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side, okay? We're gonna secure this. There again. Okay. So we got that. And I will re-knot this and take it over to the other side. It is very hard to see this thread. Put 2. Okay, but you see how that's coming? Nice and clean on the side there. So same thing, fold that down. sew that edge. Praying that all you guys are doing well during this time and being able to really benefit from the opportunities that we've been given. I know some were overworked and just tired and stressed. And if you're watching this, this is some relaxing time right here to just relax, relate, and release. It feels good to be creative, and we need that. We need that. We need that to keep balance in us. We need that. Definitely have to get some of that. Some of us need to restructure and re-engage ourselves on what you want to be when you grew up. When I grew up, I'm gonna be blah blah this and so. Okay, that might still be possible. You get to reinvent yourself. So don't miss this time. But in all of what you're doing, please be safe. Because if you're not here, you can't do any of those things, can you? Today is April 25th, 2020. Wow. 2020. It sounds like something I watched on one of the sci-fi movies. 2020 sounds like so far when it was 1985. Yeah, I remember 1985. 1975 too. Say 2020, man. So, okay, so we're coming up on the final part of this. And I think I said I would do the pants leg. Can I say that? I do have a piece of elastic. Let me make sure that's a stretch. Okay. But okay, let's see how this looks, guys. Yeah, I like it. I like. Okay, is this a stretch one? This one doesn't have any stretch in it. I kind of like the ones that have some stretch in it. This one doesn't have any. So let's see. What else on these pants can we use? Let's do it. Okay, so I am going to use this elastic that I have. So whatever you are using for your earpiece, now I have seen people use the ponytail holder. I actually don't have one to show you, But if you did have that, you could, what we get ready to do now, we're gonna fold this over. We're gonna fold this part over and sew it down. And then I'm going to put the elastic on the, just sew it on top of that. Now, if you have the ponytail holder and you want to, you could lay it under here. Where is it? Where is it? Piece that I cut off. Okay, so if you say it's like this, you can lay it in here like this and fold over that piece, and that'll kind of secure it in there. And then you could just, you know, you have that as your piece. So you would just put that on there like that. You see that? Yeah. Yeah. So that would be cool. I don't want that on mine. I really don't want the elastic either. I think I still will use the decisions. Creating. We'll choose a path and we're gonna get there. Okay, so we're gonna fold this down. So if you're using the other method, this method where you're gonna tuck it under, go ahead and do that. Put your string part on there. If not, then just continue with me and we will just sew this part down. Then we'll put the piece on there we're gonna use to hold it down. There we go. Sometimes the thread want to kink on me when it gets a little long. Okay. I'm thinking, I'm doing this, but now I'm thinking, what color lips I'm gonna put on here this time. Did I put red over there? I don't think I put red over there. I may have to do a different color other than red. I'm not bring red in. It's a popular color. We may have to do a wine or something. Burgundy. Yeah, that's plum lip. Okay, so I got that tacked down, like so, yes. And I think because I said I was going to use the pants leg, I'm going to go ahead and use it like I said I was. Go with the original plan. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that music, but it's so relaxing. It's a Ahmad Jamar trio. So if you like that, you can put that in your Rolodex and play it for some nice, soothing, relaxing, starting your day. My son actually sent it to me to listen to this morning. Thank you, son. I appreciate it. Okay, so I got this down, and I will go ahead and, as I said, I'll leave that on there since I'm use it. I'm gonna go ahead and use this like I said I was. So I'm gonna cut it here. Let me get you. Then I'll just cut on around as close to the edge as possible. So this part will be a little unfinished. And then you're gonna get more of the unfinished when you wash it. I think it's gonna turn out really cute. So we will just go ahead and cut this all the way off, and then we'll measure it. Okay, so we're gonna use this as our around the neck piece. Neck, ear, neck, really. Okay. So I need to know how much of it we'll need. So I'll put this back on, kind of gauge it. Hold that there. Okay, so we needed about this length. Just in case, I would just make sure that I need the same amount on both sides. Just go ahead and measure both. Yep, it's about the same. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay. So now we'll tack these down. And we are getting there, guys. We are getting there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me with my creative mask. This has definitely been something fun for me to do today. If you had a good time with me making this mask, do me a favor and share it. Definitely like it. And when you do your own personal mask, definitely let me see your mask. Let me see you shine with your beautiful smile. Okay, guys, we got that one ear done. Here's the next one. I'm just gonna slide this needle right on through there. Yeah, we are almost there. For relaxation, I used to get my crochet needle and yarn, sit in the recliner, watch whatever movie, whatever cowboy movie my husband was watching. And I would just make whatever I was going to make. And then I would take it all loose. It would drive him crazy. Why did you take the time to do all of that? I said, yeah, it was beautiful. It was creative. I just really needed to relax, and it was relaxing to do it. What do you do to relax? You got to find something to do to relax. It's relaxing and helps your creative juices flow all at the same time. I actually have a couple of projects I got going on. Loving it. I may share a couple of them. So once you get to the end, again, we do our double knot just to make sure everything stays on. So we got this loop on this one. Let's see how. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's do this other side. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so just know if you don't have any string, you can just cut the bottom hem off your pant and use that. Just be sure to measure your ear. I found that all of our heads are not shaped the same, of course, right? We're unique. If you're making one for someone else, sometimes it's good if they're right there with you so that you can adjust it for them. Or if you know that they've got a wider chin or a narrower chin, just make the adjustment yourself if you can. Because all the adjustments were made on your face. Okay, I'm just going to run this needle all the way through here because I don't want to cut it. I'm just going to take it all the way through to the other side. For this piece. And guys, we're going to put these nice, colorful lips into place. I was sharing with them earlier that you can prime your lips before you put the color on there that you want because the fabric is so porous. You may have to put a few more coats on there to cover. Or to have it true to the color without putting so many coats on. The clear coat will prime it. Like when you paint a wall, it'll prime it, make it ready. I just put on several colors. Just a little extra to hold that in. Okay. I believe do 2 knots here. And this is a done deal. Yep. Okay, so here is the finished, well, finished after we do lips. Let's put this on. How about that? Huh. There we go. Okay. So let's do these lips. Ah. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Let's get her good. Let's get her good. Because of the fumes of this, maybe you want to wait 24 hours before you wear your mask. Once you polish. And then, so the pocket here, so this is a coffee filter. You can stick that in there just for extra protection. But I'm sticking it in there now, and I just use it as a liner for me polishing. So you choose whatever color you're going to use and get those beautiful lips. I don't know, is this one too dark? I may have to add another color to this. So I want to make sure you can see it. It should be okay. Hope you have fun making your mask. Make it a family venture. Yeah. Grab your family together and put me on, and you guys have fun making a creative mask. Again, if you had fun with this and you were able to get yours going, then be sure to share and like to your people. So that's the beginning part of my lips. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit more on here, then I'm gonna show you guys the final thing. And because when we drew it on, we put those lines on there, it's pretty easy, just painting the lines, pretty much. Can you see that? Gonna put just a little shimmer in the pout. Okay, there you have it. I'm not gonna breathe. Just gonna put it on so I can show it for you. Thank you guys for tuning in with my version of a creative mask. I thank you so much. Hope to see you again. I said I would show you a version of the mask that I did just using some of the extra material that I cut off the jeans. So this again is the hem part of the jeans. And I just cut this off the leg and made this with the lips on there still. But I also lined it. I cut a shirt. Haven't painted these lips on this side, but this, just flip it over and I got a new look altogether. And I left this open in the top where you can put your lining in there. So you can take a paper towel, stick it in there, and then there you got it. You got the extra protection in there, or you can use a coffee filter, whatever you're using as your liner. So it's space for that right in there. So you have to let me know if you like these too. So I have that. And then this is this the one we just did? Oh, this is the one we just did. Okay. So this is another one that we've got. And this is using the lanyard rail on here. Then this is another. Now this one I did so that I can tie it around my neck instead of tie it on my hair, because sometimes my ears don't want stuff on them. So I'll put this one on. And I can tie it around my neck and it still stays up, but it's not on my ear. And it's not messing up my hair. So we've got that one. Again, I thank you guys. And we're starting this white one here. I don't know if you can really see that one because of the glare. Mwah. Cute. Cute. Again, thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me as we learn to do some creative max. Remember, there are treasures in your house. You just gotta look for them. Just gotta look for them. Use the best of your time and make sure you just create. Just create and relax. Be safe. Take care. Again, I'm Rosalind Riley.